Hello guys, welcome to another episode of China Uncle Mikey. Today I'm going to bring you a quite sad and unfortunate story about a Chinese content creator, a game streamer on Bilibili, whose channel name is called Mocha Official. So Mocha literally in English means dark tea and black tea. So what is the story and why his name is on the hot search trending list on the Chinese social media? So first I have to tell you, Mocha, he was dead at the 10th of January this year, a couple of days ago. And his body was found in his rental apartment by one of his friends. His last post on Bilibili was at 31st of December last year. And so here's the story according to his friends, and posted on the Chinese social media. So Mocha was from a quite poor area of China called Daliangshan. I think I will put a video clip here and show you what is the poverty look like over there in the mountains. And it is quite a remote area, and it is very difficult to reach that. And so anyway, according to his friend, Mocha was raised by his granny, and his parents, who are the migrant workers, went to other province to make a living. So he was abandoned in the hometown and raised by his grandmother. And later on, his grandmother got sick, went to hospital, and passed away at quite a couple of years ago. I think I'm not really sure when it was, but for him it is a quite difficult time. So he has to quit the school. He actually quit from the high school. He didn't go to the college, and so he went to other province to be a migrant worker, as a labor worker as well. So I think he went to Chengdu and be a load worker to load the containers and goods, etc., to make a living. And he was earning 800 yuan for a month, but he had to pay 500 yuan for the rent. So left 300 yuan, literally means $50, that it should cover all the daily expenditures for himself. And in 2020, and his friends motivated him to be a online streamer on Bilibili to show the game skills, etc. He wasn't very popular actually. He got a couple of hundreds of followers on couple of hundreds of followers on Bilibili, and totally he got like 10,000 or 20,000 views on Bilibili. So to be a content creator wasn't that profit for him, for sure. But later on, he was found diagnostics a tumor in his nose. So he spent his savings, and as well as because those game streamers has groups and friends, and lended some money to him, and finally he made a surgery and took out the tumor in the hospital. And but during the surgery time, he was diagnosed as he has a diabetes. As we know, diabetes is not some disease that cannot be cured in today's medical system. But he is too poor actually to afford to buy medicines and to get a treatment, etc. and etc. Actually, I found, or most of the people found, he made a post on Bilibili and showing the transcript or the buying records of the medicine. he couldn't afford to buy medicine like you buy a tablet or something. He buy the medicine pill by pill, and every time he pay like 1 yuan or 2 yuan to get one pill and to have that medicine. So for him it's quite a sad story. So lately his body was found in his apartment. People believe his death was because of the poverty, because of the cold, because of the illness. He wasn't able to afford the medicines to cure the diabetes, because I think diabetes you need to take the medicine in daily basis, and he wasn't able to afford that. That is the story from his friends. And I just checked his post on Bilibili, and his last post was he was really want to have some strawberries, because he want to taste the taste of strawberries, but he couldn't afford it. And it is, for me, it is quite sad. Today's Chinese people's life standard changed a lot, but we still got someone cannot afford to taste the strawberry. And I also find a post. He was bought a rice steamer, only cost 20 yuan, and he was so excited because he didn't need to to cook the rice maybe in a hard way. And I found he always eating instant noodles, and instant noodle is quite cheap in China, and this is the main, I think, energy source for him to survive. And so he was dead for quite a long time, for quite a couple of days. Didn't anyone found his body. Found he disappeared, and finally I think it was his landlord or his friends asked the landlord to find him, and finally people found he dead. And his death is confirmed by Bilibili and by government officials. So this is the brief of this story. And this morning I found some interesting reverse on the internet. People are talking about Mocha wasn't from a poor family. Mocha has his parents are still alive, and he had some problem with his parents. That's why he, living by him alone, and he was addicted by online gaming, etc. and etc. The main aim is to correct his background maybe, but this topic is still going on, and no official confirmation for most of the facts that the public need to know. But anyway, we can find several facts, which is he is really dead 10 days ago in his rental apartment. And he got a tumor, and lately went to surgery, and this is another fact. And he got diabetes, and he was dead because of the diabetes complexions. This is another fact. So he is the low-class people, and he only earned 800 RMB 1 month, and he isn't very rich. The reason that he went to Bilibili to be a online streamer was because his friends told him to be a content creator can earn money, and he wasn't get too much on Bilibili, and he has friends donate to him or borrow money to him to buy second-hand gadgets of the computer and assemble it as a desktop for him to be able to create content creator. I also found on his post, he said, I'm too tired, but I still need to do editing. And I found one post was talking about he was blacked out in front of the desktop when he was editing, and after a while he woke up and found he was okay, and he said I continue to do the work. So I found this guy isn't a negative guy. He is actually quite optimistic about all the tragedy happened to him, especially the illness. So from my point of view, this is a positive guy, and actually he was really need help. If someone else can help him with small donation of the money, and I think this tragedy would not happen. So here's my words by telling this news to you guys. Actually, now I'm calling all the pro-China YouTubers, or they call themselves pro-China YouTubers. So, Jiao Nation, Matt, the Barretts, Cyrus Jensen, Daniel Dumbrio, Guilao 60, and all you guys. If you see my video, I'm urging you to look at this news. And if you don't understand Chinese, ask your relatives and wives to read it for you. And my words is here. You guys, I love China so much, and there are people like this content creator, as same as you, but he got like less followers as you guys, less views. You generate revenues through the Chinese audience and Chinese people's donation. Now we do have a group of people actually are the low-class content creators. They really need people's help. And just yesterday there was a fund created by a company, Mocha 希望计划. So actually it's Mocha Hope Plan, and you can find it online. And if you cannot find it, I will put the link down there. And some of the Chinese content creator, game streamer, got started to donate money to him. And I think you guys love China so much. You accord too much profit from Chinese media. I know you guys have Toutiao accounts, Bilibili channels. So think about if you can do something to the Chinese content creator group. And don't ask your Wumao citizens come to my channel and tell me why you don't donate money. I will donate. But since my channel isn't popular, I have never asked people to donate money in this channel, and I only got 2 Australian dollars super chat sticks in this channel. So I will donate hundreds of RMB, but I think you guys has more, audience basis. At least you can make a video, talk about this, and let us know your donation and where is your donation gone. It's better to donate to this fund for this event. If you do that, I will really, if you guys, all you guys that I mentioned do this, I will really appreciate what you did, and I will make a video to thank you guys. Cheers.